Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to start tonight with the 7 main chakras, beginning with the root chakra. And what I'll be doing for the next 7 days is I will be talking about each chakra individually and helping you to have a better understanding of their location, how to open them, how to maintain them, how to root yourself, how to connect, and also what organs in the body these individual chakras help you with, okay? And I do have a little sheet of paper here which I'm going to read certain things from because I don't want to miss anything, okay? And I want to make sure I cover everything. I'm doing a very simple version, so I printed this paper out just to go through the main parts of each chakra to help you have a better understanding of each one of these 7 main chakras, okay? So tonight we're going to do the root chakra. Now the root chakra is located at the base of the spine, and it's the color red. And what I do, I told you yesterday, when I wake up in the morning, I stand on the floor, I step out of bed and I stand on the floor and I close my eyes. And I envision red roots at the base of my spine, a red ball of energy, and red roots coming out of this red ball of energy, going down my legs, out through the bottom of my feet, burrowing me tightly to the earth. I envision that because remember, everything in the metaphysical world is through intention. Intention is faith. So, if that's your intention and you believe, like it says, faith can move mountains. So you have to believe this. You have to set the intention and believe that this is what you're doing. So I root myself. I see this red ball of energy at the base of my spine. I close my eyes. I envision roots coming out of this red ball of energy, going down my legs, out through the bottom of my feet, burrowing me deeply to the earth. And sometimes when I do meditations here for my groups, what I do is I have them follow the roots through the different parts of the earth. I go through the deserts. I have them follow the roots through the desert and see this with their eyes closed. Again, using that third eye, okay, the inner eye. And I see the roots going into the oceans of the earth and the mountains and the valleys and the streams. And then all of a sudden I say, okay, you're in outer space and you're looking over the earth and you see your own red roots, wrapping around the earth again and again and again. So the more intensive meditations I do with the chakras, that's the way I do it. So once you get familiar with the chakras, you can do whatever you want or however you want. There's wonderful meditations online that you can find. You can go to YouTube, and there's hundreds and hundreds of meditations for the 7 main chakras, okay? But again, you want it to be simple because some of them can really get elaborate and get complicated, and you don't need that. It's a very simple process, so that's why I want to give it to you, a very simple version of that. And if you want a more intensive learning or understanding of the chakras, then certainly you're welcome to take my workshops or anybody out there who teaches the 7 main chakras, okay? So that's the root chakra. And what this does by rooting yourself is it connects you strongly to the earth. I mentioned before yesterday with me, when I do readings, the veil is very thin for me, especially when I'm doing readings. As we get older, as we go through difficulties in life, the veil gets thinner. And by doing this work all the time, I'm always, so connected with the world of spirit that it's important for me that I really stay properly rooted and connected to the earth. So I don't remain in the ethers, so to speak, after my readings, okay? So for someone like me, or for anyone out there who wants to learn how to do mediumship, the 7 main chakras are vitally important to help you do this, okay? So I'm just going to read a little bit about the root chakra, and the location, like I said, is at the base of the spine. The color is red. The element is earth. The function is it gives vitality to the physical body, life force, survival, self-preservation, and instincts, okay? The organs that are connected with the root chakra are the adrenals, the kidneys, the spinal column, the colon, the legs, and bones. So see, all these parts of the body that I'm mentioning, they're all connected to the root chakra. So when you maintain each chakra individually, and you open them and you maintain them and clean them, it really does improve your physical health. It's just really amazing how strongly how strongly your life becomes as far as improving, by working with these individual chakras. the gems and minerals, and I'm very big with gems and minerals. Now, I don't do crystal ball reading or any of that, and I'm going to explain scrying to you at a later date. But I do have a crystal ball here, but I have it here because of the crystal, because I acknowledge that these beautiful gemstones, these minerals, are creation of God. So I love amethyst, I love the quartz crystals, I love all stones, but those are my two favorites. So they're all over my center because I love them, and when I look at them, they connect me to God. Okay, so that's why I have them. So but each chakra has its own gems or minerals that help strengthen this particular chakra. So for the root chakra, the gems and minerals are ruby, garnet, bloodstone, red jasper, black tourmaline, and smoky quartz. Okay, so any of those stones will really help strengthen that particular chakra. The qualities and lessons that come from working with your root chakra are matters relating to the material world, success, the physical body, grounding, individuality, stability, security, health, courage, and patience. Okay, so as you can see, that's a very simple interpretation or meaning of just how this root chakra works with you as far as the physical body. But it really is amazing how each one, the area that you work with, how it improves. I know when I do my Reiki healing, and I don't do too much of the Reiki healing. I leave that for my other people who come here and do Reiki shares and whatever. And I do refer people out. I have some individuals that I have worked very closely with, and they're very humble souls, and they're just amazing in the healing modality because above all else they acknowledge that we are not the healers. God is the healer, and you keep your humility, and the gift of healing is really really greatly improved and really very beneficial. And the person that I always recommend in my area is Lisa Klee, and she's from the Wilkes-Barre area. So again, I'm real big with referrals, but it really does help to know the right people to go to and how to work. This is very simple. Anything in the metaphysical world can be very simple, but sometimes they make it very complicated. And of course, some teachers will have you going again and again and again and again. For the chakras, I'll give one workshop. You don't need 10 workshops. But again, you can make a lot of money by having more than one workshop, but that's not the way I roll. Okay, so tonight, like I said, today we're working on tonight. I get confused with the time. I keep the drapes closed in here. It's daytime now. But today what we did was we worked with the root chakra, the color red, located at the base of the spine. So what you can start doing is just working with your root chakra. Just like I say, close your eyes, sit in a chair, close your eyes. You can stand, sit in a chair. You can lay in your bed. I always like to be, when I start, when I get new people here starting with the chakras, I always tell them to sit in a chair, place their feet on the ground, and that gives you an easier way of envisioning those, the red ball of energy at the base of your spine going down your legs out through the bottom of your feet, and it's easier for you to envision that in your mind's eye. Okay, so that's it for today. So today you learned about your root chakra, and I hope that you will work with it. And if you have any questions at all, again, you can always reach me at voicesthatwhisper@yahoo.com. I am getting a lot of questions, but it's just they're going to be too long, the clips, if I do it. So what I'm going to do is, after I'm done with these 7 main chakras, I'm gonna give like maybe a 15 or 20 minute clip, and it's all answering questions. And I'm going to do this every so often because my intention was that I was going to answer some questions as I went along each day. But I'm getting too many questions in, and I love the questions, and they're really good. And some of them, I just can't do it too quickly, and then it would be too long of a clip, okay? So I will get to all your questions. So it's voicesthatwhisper@yahoo.com. And again, you can reach me if you want to see my website. It's griefmedium.com. And you can always call the center at 570-619-4067, okay? So until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, and I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, and I will pray for you that you receive a nice visit from one of your loved ones in spirit. And above all else, please always remain in God's love and light. Thank you.